Hi Leos, this is your weekly reading. Hope you guys are doing amazing. This is for all my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are going to be going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And then this week, I'm going to do an animal spirit message that I think will be really interesting because I don't think I've ever used these cards online, just like personally behind closed doors, but these are kind of interesting. So we'll see if you like it, okay? And I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation. And this week we have begun Pisces season. We have the North Node in Aries conjuncting Chiron in Aries, Mercury moving into Pisces, and the Virgo full moon. But I did already run that down on the February mid-monthly reading video, so you can refer back to that if you want to hear me break it down quickly, okay? All right, so my dear Leos, let's see what is your animal spirit message for this week. All right, so you guys got the dove. Here you go, and here's here's the painting or the image. It's kind of cool. All right, so for the dove, the symbolism is sexuality, peace, and divine inspiration. So the dove has long been associated with female sexuality and maternity. Early pagans considered the dove a symbol of the female sex organs, and Christian faiths, in which the dove is primarily a symbol of peace and divine inspiration, linked the dove to sexual reproduction. Although Christ was born of a virgin, he was conceived by the Holy Spirit, which is represented by a dove. In Greek mythology, Aphrodite, the goddess of love, was born from the egg nurtured by a dove. So that is your animal spirit for the week, the dove. Purity, love, light, creation, birth. So maybe you'll see a dove this week, or that dove will be a sign for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, maybe this is a week where you're trying to create more peace after some chaos or drama that went down. Okay, so when it comes to your health, my dear Leos, you guys got here the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this week when it comes to your health, you're making progress, but you're moving slow. And that doesn't mean that you're not making progress. It's just that slow, and you're going to have to take slow and steady steps, baby steps towards your goals and whatever it is that you're trying to do. But I would say this week, don't try to do anything fast. Don't try to rush anything. Just take your time. Take your time. Baby steps, but you're making progress, and this is all about action. So like maybe you're trying to have more endurance and like run, but it takes, first get good at walking, then get good at jogging, and then you can kind of work on your running. But don't be in such a rush to get to the finish line. Just make sure you're taking everything step by step, taking your time, and appreciating the journey, appreciating the process, okay? But it does look like whatever your health goes, you are making progress, but you may not see immediate results. It's not gonna be like night and day. It's gonna be something that you're gonna have to stay consistent at over a long period of time, and then eventually you will see results, okay? But just take your time. Don't be discouraged if you're not seeing immediate results. Just stay consistent, okay? All right. Then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, you guys got the Queen of Wands. All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for this week, my dear Leos, I feel like you're receiving attention, and this attention you're receiving could be for how you express yourself, for your creativity, your ideas, your imagination, but something that you're doing or how you're expressing yourself may draw in some attention, some eyes on you. You could also be working with or doing business with or studying with another fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be maybe a woman or a female energy possibly. And you guys could be maybe a good team or be working well together. But I feel like for this week, it's going to be important that you express yourself, that you show who you really are, because that's when you're going to receive the most reciprocation or good attention, or get the right eyes on you. Customers, clients, whatever the case is, okay, or business deals. But it does look like you are going to be receiving maybe some praise or affection or good attention, maybe for your work, for your creativity, or for maybe the stuff that you're putting out. Okay, nice. So when it comes to your and I think you have to show up being confident as well. And the more confident you can be and actually own your talents, your gifts, whatever you have to offer, the better you're going to receive as far as reciprocation. Okay. All right, so when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side, we have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands, okay? So some of you may have air in your chart, like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, okay? So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those, okay? So I do feel like also maybe you guys could be like similar in age, or maybe be the exact same age, or at least pretty kind of like similar. So I do feel here that this person really cares about you, whoever this is. And of course, it doesn't have to be just romantic, but if it is romantic, this person really loves you, really cares about you. And I think they may get maybe a little bit hurt this week. They may feel deeply wounded or deeply hurt because of maybe something you said, something you did, or something, some kind of like something that happened very fast. And I would say, Leos, this comes from a genuine, I say this from with lots of love, you guys know. Just be careful this week. Be careful that you don't do or say something hurtful impulsively in the moment, you know, in the heat of the moment, without kind of like thinking things through, because you guys did get the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords does have fame for being a little too blunt, a little bit too direct, you know, doing things before thinking twice, and just kind of being impulsive, and then his mouth getting him into trouble. So this week, I think you just want to be a little bit cautious or careful that you don't like accidentally say something really hurtful or rude, maybe that you probably didn't mean, but you were just in the moment, or you're frustrated, or you're pissed off, or whatever the case is, moody, and it came out maybe in a very negative way when this person maybe didn't deserve it, okay? They probably didn't deserve it. They were being really sweet and nice with you, but maybe they annoyed you in something they did, but they didn't realize it, or you got off like a, you know, a heated phone call and they happened to be there, and then so they kind of were the one to get the beating, even though they didn't piss you off. So I just feel like you may impulsively or too quickly jump the gun, say something or assume something, or maybe hurt them by like what you say or how you say something possibly. But then you're gonna wanna rest and just keep your thoughts to yourself, but realize that they're really hurt and they're gonna be really, really sad. Okay, they may even like cry or get like emotional, like, man, like, why did Leo say that to me? Like, that's kind of hurtful, or I didn't think they like, you know, felt that way about me. But maybe you didn't really mean it, you just kind of were frustrated, and so you said something, but it came out maybe totally wrong. So this person may not say it to you, they may not express it to you, but they're going to be really, really sad or really hurt, okay? And you're maybe not even going to want to be talking, you might not even want to talk to them, and you're kind of just in your own world, in your own head, because you're like thinking a lot or going through a lot of thoughts, and your mind could be like racing a lot this week possibly. And you're also kind of fired up because maybe something at work possibly, or drama with friends, family, neighbors, you know, other people not involving this person is pissing you off. It's just like, you know, making matters worse. And maybe these people are almost like putting things in your head or making you go against this person or don't want you with this person possibly, when really this person is being really genuine with you, cares about you, likes you, and wants nothing but love. Like they're all love, but they are like, they love you, they care about you, but they're also still hurt right now because like, man, like I don't think I deserve that. Like, why did Leo like lash out on me like that, or why did they yell at me? Like that was kind of out of nowhere. But you may not know how to express what you're feeling right now, and it just may come off like angry or like, you know, vicious. They may have just caught you at the wrong time. 5 is repeated twice here, so I definitely feel like there's an issue here with maybe like someone here being a little too fiery, too hot, maybe you, okay? And this person maybe being too passive, too quiet, and not expressing, you know, how they're feeling. And so you think they're fine, but really they're really hurt. So careful not to take it out on this person, basically, because you may be taking out some frustration, some anger, whatever on them, but they actually didn't do anything wrong, and they really care about you, and they're really hurt and sad by what you said or how you said it, you know. And it may not even be like a big deal, but it's still, maybe it's something that will get to them. Okay, so let's continue on in the extended to get more information to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then followed up with your advice at the end. Okay, so we'll continue on in the extended. Link will be below. I will see you guys there, but I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.